Yep, pretty far behind on uploading anything because, you know, I don't know, pretty slow. But we got these door bars in. We went to Open Drift, did not film a single thing, so I have no footage of that. Anyways, I got some electrical tape because if you haven't noticed, this is just yellow electrical tape because I didn't want to paint it. So I did half of this bar. I got quite a few wrinkles in it, and the color is actually not even the same, and it's slightly annoying. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap this guy up using Home Depot. This is a whole ass roll. So I had to pull the seat out because he was gonna run into the bolster. Also, this thing really needs a good clean. Here we go. Oh yeah. Here are the wrinkles I was talking about. Second door bar's wrapped. So next thing we're gonna try to do is I got some yellow paint, and we're gonna try to see if we can just spritz, you know, a little bit dibby dabby on this guy. Actually, all the joints, just so they don't look as janky. And hopefully it's somewhat the same color as the tape. I mean, not my best work, but it was hard to sneak in there. But it looks good enough, you know, from outside or just from, you won't notice. Half the time you can't even tell it's electrical tape. So that'll do. Looks like a full yellow cage. So now to put the seat back in and on to the next issue. So next up on the small things to fix today, I'm just gonna be swapping these tires off for these. Nothing too exciting, but I gotta get the car jacked up anyways because I gotta start pulling the turbo again because the nuts backed off. Also, my handbrake, I don't know what happened. Either very stretched or I snapped the cable. So I have to get under there and check that. So let's get the car up in the air. So I got the wheels off, doing a quick inspection on my handbrake, and, oh, it's the wrong side. Kind of hard to see. Cable snap, baby. So I'm gonna crawl under the car and see where it tees in, and then see if we can find another one. Here we are for the millionth time. Once again, pulling out the manifold, man. Shit sucks. I'm gonna go to the store, get some more nuts, and this time I took the housing off, so, cause I'm gonna put the housing on and then get someone to tack weld, just put tiny spots that'll be easy to cut out, and then I'll put this housing on. So I just took this off so it could be easier to get to. I think it was this one. New nuts are on. I just gave it a nice little whizzy. Hit it with the whizzy wheel around here just to get it all cleaned up. And then we're gonna go over to Alex's. He's gonna throw small little tacks. Fucking hopefully we're set for that.
Yeah.
Back together, ready to go in the car. Quite some time has elapsed. The turbo's in, and then I picked this up from Alex. Oof. Just the S13 reservoir. Looks just a hair cleaner. You can see the level versus the S13 when it's fully blocked off. And then I made this janky bracket out of, came off with this guy, just the L bracket. So I gotta get a new filter because this one's, I don't know who made this, but it's very janky. So coolant's in here. So now I'm gonna crawl under the car, and I think I'm gonna pull off the drive shaft, get ready to put in the e-brake cable because should be getting one tomorrow. Damn. Maybe I should wet sand the car. New day. We picked these up from Joe yesterday. I'm gonna drop the drive line because the T is like right under, is right above the drive line, and I'd rather not deal with the hassle of that. So I'm just gonna pull it off. Plus I need to check that seal, the output shaft seal, to see if it's leaking. The car is very dirty down here. A lot of trans fluid. So once I have the drive shaft out, it'll be easier to tell if it's coming from the seal or if it's because I don't have the boot up there. And I think it's just because I don't have the boot. It's out. Next I gotta pull the interior so I can get to that 10 mil to adjust that all the way back to get all the slack I need.
If you guys think this is interesting,
it's going.
let us know.
So until I get the new boot, this is the janky one. So I have the factory one in here that's torn, and then I just wrap these gloves, which is what I actually had going on the last trans for the longest time, and it didn't seem to leak too bad. But we got the new one on order. Bam. Brand new, baby. Dun, dun, dun. Oh yeah, baby. Brake's all buttoned up. Now, all I gotta do is just adjust in there, set the parking brake, put the drive shaft on, and we'll go take it for a test drive. This is this is where mine goes up. Clicks pretty easy. Locks up pretty good. Ta-da. Ready to jam. And we're done. I have another bumper that I'm gonna fit on, do some fancy stuff on it. Yep. Till next time, guys. Thanks for tuning in.